Hi rollers. Tonight I had a great experience of driving the Snatch, and I wanted to share it with you. So since my connection was not good and I could not stream, and it was really actually dangerous to stream during the roll, the drive. It was intense. Well, I decided to record a video, and I want to share the experience of driving it with you. I was describing stuff there. I was also sharing my thoughts, also some philosophical stuff in the end, because it was a middle of the night and I was sleepy and I needed to stay awake. So I actually shared my thoughts and my heart with you, rollers. So besides of pretty interesting experience, what you can get from this video are my thoughts. Please enjoy, guys. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm ready to roll. Hey guys, I decided to experiment and to record a video for you. I really hope you will be able to hear me. There's a cute doggy there, but I cannot turn the camera around during the recording.
Get your tail light fixed tomorrow, Junior.
Okay, so guys, basically I wanted to experiment and see if you'll be able to hear me. If you will be able to hear me, and I will know this only like in, well, this third gear is giving me hell. Yeah, this is the first one again. So the third and the fourth gears are the hardest to get.
Man, we stopped at that trashy almond, and there is a beautiful bed of them.
Copy that. I didn't get what he said, but I still said copy.
Oh, we can go a little further.
Okay, so guys, it's midnight, and we're pushing another.
Your turn signal is on.
Thank you for that. Okay, so we want to push another 300 kilometers. How it is to drive these in the night? It's not easy, to be honest. Not easy at all. Because they are not, it's hard to say. So I may be just commenting during the ride. Let's see how it goes. Anyway, I need to set the map on. Okay, much better. I need to use the map to see the turns, because during the night I cannot tell how far the turn is and what kind of turn it's going to be. Can I drive 100 kilometers per hour and get into the turn, or I can actually, or I need to drive slower for that one. So right now it's going to be a 90 degrees turn, so I really need to slow down, and having Zhenya in front of me helps a lot. Like when he goes forward, it's getting really harder. Wow, this piece of the road is not good at all. But it's getting better again. That's good. Okay, the third gear. For fuck's sake, third gear. Oh, it gives me hell. Oh, yes, yes. And I need to...
You okay?
Yeah, the fucking third gear, man. Oh, sorry for the F-bomb.
The what?
The F-bomb. Oh, yeah. And you see, guys, on the bumps, the camera is getting in doubt. Anyway, the quality of this video is pathetic, but that's actually the experience of driving with me in the night. Right now, the speed is 80 kilometers per hour. I'm speeding up. I'm on the maximum gear, on the top gear. It's the fifth one. And right now, I'm reaching 95 kilometers. Well, it's getting down to 90 kilometers because it's an uphill. A very, I don't know, the degree is high of the hill. I don't know how you call it, but it's a very tough uphill. Very high hill, yeah, and we're getting uphill. And we're getting up and up, and the speed has gone down to 80 kilometers per hour. I don't know, guys, it's just, it seems a bit silly, but I cannot stream this because I simply have no internet here on the fields. I would love to stream it, but it's not the same that driving across Europe like Andrew did. The internet coverage is not everywhere. I'm not sure how it is in Europe, maybe also not everywhere because... Okay, guys, so getting to the news. Today, awesome event happened. The exchange of prisoners of war happened. And what is that? Oh shit. Like, that's a detour there, guys. That's crazy. Like, wow. I would love to show you how it looks, but I'm showing you the other side. I'm showing you me instead, but maybe for OPSEC reasons. Okay, so a part of the road was close, and it's a crazy downhill, and we had to go down. And now this is dangerous. Wow. Woo. I don't know if the engine sound is really that loud for you as it is loud for me, but I need to yell to actually yeah, it's really hard to deal with the third and the fourth gear. They are terrible, especially the fourth one. But not like it's hard to move on them, but it's hard to switch to them, for me, at least for me, because this handle is very long, but the fifth gear is perfect, like my favorite one. Especially I love to not switch from it. Anyway, now I'm 100 kilometers per hour, and the maximum speed I managed to actually get this one to is 115 kilometers per hour, which is basically 70 miles per hour for those of you who are from the States, guys. My voice is getting really
annoying, I think, because I need to yell. And I cannot yell like this, you know? It's not the same. So I need to switch to this one. Okay, 100 kilometers per hour. Why shouldn't I speed up to 110? I'm 105 now. And okay, so it's 900 meters. And we got a turn there, so I should not speed up that much anymore, but Zhenya is still there. I can see him not turning, so I can still speed up. You know, guys, what's the difference with this kind of vehicles? They are very heavy, and to slow down, you need to start slowing down earlier. This is why it's not easy to it's not easy to control it, not easy to slow down fast. You gotta be careful, so I'm being super careful with this one. And Greg is just telling me that I need to drive faster. On the stops, on the gas stations, he tells me, Rick, you gotta speed up. You gotta press that gas pedal, or how do you call it? You gotta press it like fully. Please don't you drive slow. So yeah, the first part of the road I was driving pretty fast. It was the daytime and there were no problems, but when the night came, I started driving slower because it's been stressful for me because of this glass here. And yeah, the glass is blurry, and when the cars in front of me, when cars, how do you call them, headlights, when the opposing lanes cars headlights are really bright, like this fuckers, it's really getting hard to see anything because that blur makes all the glass shine, and I cannot see shit. So I need to look only on the line and get close to it. You know, just kind of stick to the line. This is why I've been slowing down much, and this is why Greg was telling me to speed up, that I need to drive faster. Well, that's a turn, and I just need to get my foot away from the pedal, and that's it. I don't need to use the brakes, and I needed to learn it this way because I usually use the brakes when I'm driving my car. But this one slows down faster because it's 4 tons. It's pretty heavy. Okay guys, and you know what, about the news, I missed all of them after 7 p.m. Ukrainian time, I think. Oh no, even 5 p.m. Ukrainian time. I missed all the news, but before that I noticed that the prisoner exchange happened, and it was not a big one. 49 people, 49 Ukrainian defenders came back home. But this time, for fuck's sake, finally, guys, I'm happy. They've brought back at least some of the Azov Brigade fighters, and it's 15 of them. I really am happy because that hasn't happened for a long time now. For basically a year and a half, not a single Ukrainian soldier from Azov Brigade came back from captivity. They've all been withheld by Russians, and our side could not do much. But now it happened, but only 15 guys. Just imagine what small percentage it is. 700 of them are still there, around 700 of Azov fighters are still there in captivity. So the percentage is really low. Okay, there are many turns, guys, and it's downhill, so I really need to slow down. And I don't care if Greg is gonna be mad or not. I gotta keep myself alive. I gotta come back to the point where we deliver this vehicle, and I gotta come back home safe to my wife and cats. And you know what? El Greco is visiting today. He's in Kiev, and I'm missing it. But my wife is not missing it, so I'm jealous. Jealous or envy, I don't know which word is going to be correct in this case. But yeah, I would love to be there with them. But I'm doing a very important job, and I am actually challenging myself to drive this. And I will say that for the first hours of the night time, it was really a challenge for me. So I'm happy, guys. I'm happy. At some point, like approximately an hour ago, I really enjoyed this ride. I really enjoyed you know, the travel, the rolling. They see me rolling, they hate him, you know that one? Okay, guys, anyway, I'm never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. I really don't know if you can hear this properly, or the engine sound is just messing it all up. But the speed right now is 100 kilometers per hour. And I'm speeding up to 110 kilometers per hour. I really would love it or this to be live. And maybe after the next stop, I will even try to make it live. But I don't want to be distracted by the comments or gifted memberships or super chats, because I need to keep my focus. I need to keep my eyes on the road because the speed is high. And I really need not to hit the opposing lane car or the car on my lane. I need to stay alive, because the risk on the road during the night is high, because you get tired, you start being sleepy, and you just, one mistake at the wrong time can actually lead to your death. So, you know what, maybe during the daytime, it's easier for me to drive during the daytime. Maybe tomorrow I'll try it, but I'm not sure. For now, I'm gonna just record this video, check if it is possible to hear anything, and that's it. And after that, I will think of streaming. Whew! You know, guys, how have I been keeping myself awake for the last few hours? I've actually been yelling, talking to myself, kind of singing songs too. You know, I've been trying to learn to sing in 2022, and or was it 2023? I don't know. I'm not sure. But I went to a tutor. The tutor was doing a great job, and I went to only one lesson, and that lesson was pretty cool. And the song I've been learning to sing is "Welcome to the Black Parade" by My Chemical Romance. It's one of my favorite bands, if not the most favorite, and the song is also one of my favorites. And those who listen to My Chemical Romance or have ever been listened to them, I think they can also say that it's their favorite too. Because that song is legendary. That song is like a ballad, you know? It's not like, yeah, it's a complex song. It's a pretty complex song. And I'm getting distracted by the truck driving ahead of me. And Zhenya just went to the opposing lane to get over that truck, to get ahead of that truck. So I need to do the same thing at some point, but we're going uphill and I cannot see if there's someone on the opposing lane, but I'm risking. Right now I'm getting ahead of that truck, and I think the truck is slowing down to let me pass, and that's a really nice move. Thank you, brother. A brother on the road. I'm thanking him with the hazard alarm, or how do you call it? Hazard lights. Yeah, probably like that. Whew. Adrenaline is actually constantly appearing in my body. This way I'm staying awake. Greg is always pushing me. He is behind me. I should have figured out some lights for you to see me better, but I'm not sure if I should do that. Well, I'll keep it this way. You can see the silhouette of my face. It doesn't really matter how I look. It matters, I think the only thing that matters is what I say. At least to you guys. Because you rollers maybe are interested in the experience of this trip, of this roll, of this ride, of how it is to ride the Snatch. Well, this thing is heavy. This thing is, I don't know, chunky? Okay guys, to those of you who are watching this video and really enjoying what you hear, maybe it is enjoyable. I cannot be sure. I cannot be Oh, that dude's light is so fucking bright, and he just showed me that this is not the high beam light. This is a low beam light, and it is really, oh, there are gonna be many turns right now, so I gotta be careful. I'm getting slower. Greg is pushing me and getting, yeah, he is getting to the opposing lane. I am slowing down and annoying him, but there's a truck on the opposing lane, and oh shit, that feels dangerous. I mean, moving on this road with these turns, it feels dangerous at the moment, so I'm slowing down. Oh, this turn is almost 90 degrees, so yeah, I better slow down. I better do that. Okay, now the engine is not yelling that hard. But yes, we're out of this long but still pretty nasty turn. Nasty in terms of how big the degree of this turn is. I don't know if you use those terms for that. Whew. Adrenaline is hitting me every time I go downhill and turning. It's been scary. I don't know why. I'm an experienced driver, but I've never driven a right-wheel drive. That's the first problem, because it's really different. Like in terms of sticking to the other lane, and I'm constantly afraid of really getting to the opposing lane. Okay, I need to switch to the lower gear to speed up uphill. Yeah, speeding up, and Greg is going to be satisfied now. I can already see his face smiling and saying, "Attaboy, Rick, speed up." Well, this is a nasty downhill. Wow. If you didn't know, guys, Ukraine is all hills. It's like the old mountains, you know, that are not very, I don't know how to call it. Wow. I've been recording this for 26 minutes now. That's cool. On one hand. But on the other hand, that might be too much content for you. I feel good. I feel energized, at least today. But I haven't been on the road for a few days. I think the exhaustion kicks off only on day 3 or 4, like the real one. Or maybe even on day 2. We will see. Last time it was day 3, when I had only 3 hours of sleep. I think what is essential is to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. But it's for me. That Mr. Energy, the machine, he needs only 5 to 6 hours of sleep. He said, tonight, after driving for 10 hours, we're gonna get only 5 to 6 hours of sleep and then rolling again. It's not easy to keep up with Dr. Energy, but I'm challenging myself. I know that we humans are capable of much more than we think of ourselves, that we think we are capable of. And there are basically no limits to human body, no limits to what you can do. But of course there are consequences for your health. Because if you are being sleep deprived for too long, your body will crumble bit by bit. It's going to be harder for you to keep up. It's going to be harder for you to actually I mean, for your skin to stay in good condition, for your immune system to stay functioning well. So yeah, basically sleep is the most important thing in our life, you know. If we have enough of it, we're capable of anything. But unfortunately for some people, it is enough. Well, I mean, fortunately for some people, it is like 5 to 6 hours is enough. For some, even 3 hours is enough. But for some, like me, 8 to 9 hours is what needed to stay healthy. And getting enough of that sleep here on these whereabouts, on these adventures and trips, is almost impossible because Greg always wants to get to the maximum number of places, to the maximum number of people. Okay, 30 minutes. We've been 30 minutes in. Oh guys, I wanted to mention the Name for Truck fundraiser. The one that we are currently holding, the one that we are doing right now. It's with a Floki patch, my dear cat, who passed away last November. It was the 11th of November. And it's been hard. It's been hard, guys. I am remembering her a lot lately, and I don't know, it's so unfair that she passed away only after 5 years. She was a special cat. She was a dog type of cat. She really loved me. She really was happy to see me every time I came back home. She was running to me. She got on two paws, and she rubbed her cheeks with my fingers. Oh shit. Oh, that turn was fucking dangerous. Oh my god. Whew. Oh, the fourth gear. Let's go. Let's speed up. Oh, there was a truck on the opposing lane, and the turn was really... And adrenaline is hitting me hard right now. I feel it in my hands. I feel it in my legs. The adrenaline boost is getting out there into my body. Woo! We're getting close. We're getting really close to no, not to the destination point. To a very tough turn. Here it is. Yeah, I'm actually entering it, but I'm entering it with dignity. And after this one, 90 degrees turn, so I need to switch to the second gear to get into this one without getting into the bushes or the forest or whatever it is there. I'm not sure how you call that thing, guys. Okay, fourth gear. Nice. Let's go. I'm speeding up faster. I think I've been checking the map. So basically, this video is an experiment, and it's been going for 33 minutes now. Wow. like those last 3 minutes, 4 minutes, they were super slow. What the hell? Okay, so these babies, they have a big fuel tank, I must say, because we've been hitting them pretty hard, like gassing pretty fast, like speeding up and hitting the maximum out of the engine, and the engine is doing the tough roll or I don't know how to call it. Okay, my friends, I went silent because I think I got a bit tired. After that adrenaline boost, I got, how do you call it, when energy goes down? Okay, 110 kilometers going down here. Okay, let me speed it up into maximum, into 115. You're gonna hear how the engine roars on maximum. Here it is, guys, 115. For me, it's hard to hear myself. It's back to 110 because we're going uphill again. Probably this video is gonna be hard to watch, but who knows? Okay, there's a turn. I need to slow down. Yep, and be careful. Okay, but the turn is like very long. So, yeah, I can speed up again. I'm actually turning 100 on the speed, 100 kilometers per hour. Pretty cool. Hey guys, so please make a donation to our Nay for Truck campaign. 2 units are dependent on us, actually 3. I am hoping to actually extend that campaign and support Chimera's drones. So, I've been pushing this campaign. Let's see. Oh, actually, Starsky made a community post today. So I really hope. Okay, is it? No, that's a turn there. I gotta be careful here. Or maybe not. I'll give it a try. I'm getting ahead of the truck. The truck is moving really slow, so yeah, that's okay. The road is getting a bit bumpy, you can hear it. The metal slabs there. Yeah, can you hear the metal? Rumbling? Wow, this road is getting much worse. Like, all the previous roads didn't have the bumps like this one. Oh shit! Wow. This is getting even more extreme, my friends. Even more extreme. So guys, let's actually raise funds for our Nay for Truck campaign, not during the stream as we usually do, but during this video. This video is going to be long, so let's actually raise funds. I cannot check the campaign right now. But I'll be checking it during the premiere of this video. So please, my friends, if you have the means to support the Ukrainian army through our initiative of the Nay for Truck fundraiser, together with the 69th Sniffing Brigade, this amazing Estonian fund, Estonian Ukrainian fund actually. We're getting really slow right now, 50 kilometers per hour. We're going uphill. We cannot see shit because it's also a turn and a truck is ahead of us. But Zhenya is taking a risk. No, the car is pretty close. He gotta be fast. And he's getting it, yes. But too dangerous for me. No, I'll take a risk. I'm going ahead of the truck. Yes, I think I got it. I really got it, yes. Woo! Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah. You can see the bright lights of that truck. I'm switching to the 5th gear. The top one. A top gear, you know? Just like the TV show. Or the top gear. The 5th one. Oh, this road is bumpy. And we're actually gotta turn like 90 degrees turn. A very short one. Woo! Shite. It's getting super bumpy. Like, even Greg is not close to me now. Since these bumps are slowing him down. Okay, this is the turn. I need to slow down, probably at the minimum. Let me get to the 2nd gear. Yep, I'm on the 2nd gear, and I need to let everyone go before I turn. And there's no one here, so I can easily turn. Woo! Come on, 3rd gear. Don't let me down. Sometimes I cannot just find it. I just cannot find it. 4th one after the 3rd one is pretty easy. But switching from 5th to 4th is also hard. I switched to the 5th one. 80 kilometers per hour, turning into 90. 95. Don't forget that that's also a right wheel drive, guys. Another challenge. So many challenges for me simultaneously, and it feels good. It feels good to overcome those challenges. Feels pretty good to get the new perks and buffs. Okay, 100 kilometers per hour. I've actually could have just make it 110, but the road is pretty narrow and there are cars on the opposing lane, so it's not... Fuck, I cannot see anything now. And if I have the guts to put this to your hand, and does anything matters, and does anyone care? So that's another song of My Chemical Romance. And you know, guys, I actually want to try to sing a song of My Chemical Romance. Fuck. That's a very bright light, so you can see it. You can see my face. And I can't see shit because of the glass. It's blurry. and it makes all of those lights really get the picture blurred. Okay, speeding up again. 44 minutes video. Okay guys, so what do we have there? Any new donations for our NAFO truck fundraiser? And don't forget about the bullet clock. The bullet clock. So by bullet clock I mean the Kraken patch inside of a clock that I put on the raffle. And right now it is $10 for a ticket as always, as usually. Please also buy tickets. And rollers, I know that we Ukrainians are never gonna give you up. We're never gonna let you down. We're never gonna run around and desert you. We're never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna. What was there? Never gonna. And hurt you. Yeah, so it ends with hurt you, but I don't remember this part of never gonna. And I really know that you rollers will never gonna give us Ukrainians up, and so on. So thank you for that, guys. You know, sometimes I'm thinking of how my life, sometimes my life seemed meaningless to me, you know? Like, when I lived in occupation, I practically was not interested in politics, and I really, because of that, I could not make any difference in this world, and I was deciding nothing, basically. But all of that time, all of that experience, it actually led me here to where I am. It led me to this. So without that experience, without being meaningless, without being just a gamer who's not interested in anything but video games, and maybe also making content out of that. Well, probably also interested about the music and movies and TV shows, yes. But it's not what makes you a citizen of your country. It's what makes you a friend, an interesting interlocutor sometimes, but you actually cannot have any respect from those who you admire, you know, like those who make Ukraine going, you know, kicking, those who were standing for us on, okay, slowing down a bit, those who were making history on Maidan in 2013, 2014, those who were standing for all of us who were not interested in politics, and who were interested only in ourselves, like me. But they actually preserved the future for us, a good future, a future of freedom, a future of democracy, and possibly peace in the future, because it still goes. What they've started in 2014, it is not finished. Their work, their job, it is not finished. We are actually in the process. We're continuing it now. And now, it's actually our turn. Because unfortunately, they've sacrificed the main thing already, most of them. Because those who were active on Maidan, they, like many of them, went to the front line as volunteers in the first rows, in the first days. And as we know, it's really hard to stay alive on the front line for 2.5 years unharmed. Of course, not all of them are dead, but a lot of them are injured. But those who are injured, they keep the fight. They actually keep fighting informationally. They keep fighting, well, politically, some of them. Some of them keep fighting, well, they fight in many ways, you know. It's really, really inspiring, and you also inspire me, rollers. You inspire me with your kind souls, with your extreme generosity, and you changed me a lot already. By example, by leading by example, by showing me how you should be, you know, how generous you should be, how caring you should be, how considerate probably you should be. All of this is what you taught me, rollers. I am forever grateful to you for that. This is basically one of the best things in my life. The lessons I can learn from other people. My dear Floki taught me to love, you know, guys. I didn't know how to love before Floki. Before Floki taught me. I'm actually slowing down a bit. I will explain about the Floki. She taught me how to love, because she was the one who was given her love unconditionally. Even when we were sorry guys, I'm getting emotional. When we were angry at her and we were kind of teaching her what to do and what not to do, she still was coming to us and giving us love. Even in those moments, it was like she did not understand the language of angry. She only understood the language of good and loving and caring, and that's what she was given. Like, so she showed me how you should care about people. I was such a fucking egoist before she got sick. I could not love anyone unconditionally. No one, guys. Like, I mean, I loved her unconditionally before she got ill. Well, gravely ill. But I understood it completely only when I've seen that it's so easy to lose her, to lose all that love, and to also not be able to give that love back. I miss you so much, Floki. I miss you so much. And I am very grateful for the lesson you taught me. I think it was one of the main lessons in my life. Second main lesson, well, second main, one of the most important lessons that I learned was in the beginning of the full-scale invasion, wherein I understood that you gotta be a citizen of your country. You should be interested in politics. You should be acting, not waiting. You should be acting here, now, and today. You should not put things for tomorrow. Tomorrow may never happen. Tomorrow may never come. Tomorrow could not be, you know. And you rollers, you taught me to be generous. You taught me to care. Thanks to your generosity, I can be generous to my loved ones. You won't believe it, but I was never generous to my loved ones, to my closest people. I was kinda given everything with, well, pretty hard, like, but you taught me that what goes around comes around, you know, and I can easily give my last money either to my loved ones or to those who need it right now, and I know that those people deserve it. And they are, even if they are just those, you know, people who are in need, I know that I will not be left without any means to live, because you rollers will definitely support me in my times of need. Fuck, I really love this video. I really hope you would be able to hear this, because because there's a lot of meaning in this. You know, this is kind of one of those moments when you just talk to yourself. I'm alone, well, like physically in this room of this car, I'm alone. You will be listening to me, and hey, Greg just went over me. He's going ahead of me. No. Well, I'm in the back now. I like it. I like it. He's got tired of me. Well, dude, in 600 meters there's going to be a turn, so I need to really slow down. I just don't care about Greg. Rick, you preserve yourself, you keep yourself alive, and everything's going to be fine. Okay, here's a turn. I am turning. There's some monument here. Some Soviet monument, some typical Soviet monument. Oh no, that dude is holding the Ukrainian flag, so they kind of transformed it into a Ukrainian monument. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, my dear friends. It's it happened to be a good video. Hey.
Yeah, I can't keep up the speed.
You encouraged me to keep up the speed, you said?
Come on up there.
Well, guys, walkie-talkies here. Okay, so what do you think, guys? Maybe an hour is enough? I could go forever like this, but I think I will continue after the next stop. You know what? Thank you for being here. Please subscribe to my second channel. It is called Rolling with Rick. The link is in the description of this video. Please subscribe to Aziza's channel. She is, if you don't know her, a Crimean Tatar singer. Give me a second, Zhenya is calling me. Алло? Скажи, Жень. Я чую тебе. Я походу його проїхав. Ні, стоп, я їхав за вами. Ви давно зупинились? Скільки це хвилин тому було? Ага. Значить, проїхав. Що, зупинитися, чи ви мене доженете? Ага, окей, окей. No. Okay, guys, I went past the gas station, the Oko, so they will catch up with me. Well, messed up a bit. That happens. That happens. But you know what? There's another one here. So I maybe will stop on this one. I think that's a BRSM one. So let me just stop here. Окей. Женя, як щодо БРСМ тут? Давай я зупинюсь тут, вийдемо, сходимо в туалет. Що скажеш? Давай, тут перша БРСМ, яка вам попадеться, це вона. От я зупиняюсь тут. Ага, давай. Okay guys, so we're stopping on the gas station. And yeah, I'm actually pausing this video. Well, actually, I'm gonna be able to get out of the car, of the truck, and finish the video properly with the light and stuff. So that's really good. Okay, nice. Woo, that's a crazy noise. It's still in my head. Okay, turn off the lights. Handbrake. Good. Whew, and stay hydrated. It's been 1 hour and 6 minutes. I really hope you could hear me then. But I think it's like it's easy for you, even with all that noise, to have to be able to hear me, because what? Because I'm doing Azov streams and I'm yelling there all the time. These doors are really heavy. And also notice this, guys. In the snatches, there are no, you cannot open the window in a snatch. So basically, you need to have the ventilation on all the time, and you need to, be able to breathe with something, because without windows opening, you need to have the ventilation on. Okay, whatever. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for so much for subscribing to my new channel, to Aziz's channel. I am forever grateful to you for everything you taught me, for everything Floki taught me, for everything that this life in war taught me, and in general life, because not only in war but in peace I was taught stuff. Thank you guys. Please donate and live long and prosper. I love you all, and maybe there's gonna be another video. Bye guys. Slava Ukraini, and most importantly, Slava Heroям. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like this video, leave any comment under it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can also check the previous part here, and you can become a member on my base here, or Donatello here. Both of them are Ukrainian analogs of Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you, and live long and prosper.